Comfy, cozy, comfy.
Saturday morning with my cartoons.
So cozy.
Time of God, she's fed and snoozed.
Say cozy.
Got 3 days till my rental's due.
So comfy.
Left my homework at school. Alright, PJs, check.
So cozy.
Mixing bowl of cereal, check.
Say cozy.
Toy commercial absorption memories, check.
So comfy.
Alright, boys, here we go.
16 bits of have mercy, y'all.
Welcome back to St. Kohzee Center for Comfy Nostalgia. Thank you for joining us. As always, we have Kevy the Kid, Mr. Sloppy Joe, and I'm Bear. Today we have an interesting lineup. Another NES game kicking us off with Willow. Then we're going to do a segment, 90s Heroes. We will close the show with classic NBA Jam. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hello.
Hello.
Uh-oh, Kev. Are you...
I'm
there you
back.
Oh.
I'm back, boys.
Okay. I don't want you to ever leave.
Don't you leave me. We already got game facts. Ro's here. Welcome, Ro. That's
Telling you,
nice.
man. He's our researcher for sure. Did you start paying him yet, Dave?
Oh, yeah, every week. Even when he doesn't show.
Hey, that's fair. We all need to...
Willow was a
Yeah.
Lucasfilm?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did not know that.
All right. Hey, we game on, Kev? All right. I didn't know. 'Cause Joe's kicking it off.
Oh, no, sorry.
Oh.
I didn't have it loaded.
Well, now Kev's already got the sign out, so... switching to game. No preamble today, ladies and gentlemen.
Game mode.
There are two spirits watching over the world, the light and the dark. Chaos and
Is this like
order.
Is this a nerd book series or is this
Yeah,
just a
for sure.
nerd
It's
movie?
Total nerd. Everything's nerd here.
Okay.
High fantasy... Yeah, I believe it was just a response to... not response to, but it was definitely Lord of the Rings inspired. Yeah, I mean, based
good.
on the film, but...
The Dollar General Lord of the Rings.
Yes. I mean, there's a lot of similarity. Like the main character is a little person, like the hobbits.
Mm. Oh, yeah. That dwarf dude was in it. I like him.
Yeah.
Music might be a bit loud, but we'll see in the
Bit loud, I
game
was
what
just about
happens.
to
Yeah,
ask,
it's not that it's not wonderfully epic and all. Oh Lord, is that Beethoven?
Sexy Beethoven.
Sexy Beethoven.
No, that's Christopher Lambert.
Yeah, sexy Beethoven's good. That's shorthand. Oh.
Oh, that's what you were talking about. Was at the arcade game. Totally unrelated to this game, according to Ro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that
Just
arcade.
hold
That
it.
arcade game existed at the Alameda Ponchos, and I think that was basically the only game they had. But so I played it. And the Quarters Lady game was there too, Kev.
Give me a quarter. I love quarters.
Yeah, that game.
What?
Yeah.
What is Quarters Lady game?
She just badgers you for quarters.
Oh, it's a woman, a real
It's like-
person that just
No.
asks for money. What?
No, it was. Do you remember the thing from Big, where the guy's in the animatron is in the cage?
Yeah.
Well, they had a version of that, but it had like little tchotchke crap in it. And about every 30 seconds, she would just scream, "Give me a quarter! I love quarters!"
Yeah, as you're
You'd
walking
be
by
eating.
her. I think it was motion censored. So like as you
Oh,
walk
was it?
into the restaurant, it was like the first thing you heard. Give me a quarter. I love quarters.
Well, then that
Chill
makes
out, lady.
sense if it's motion at Cece's because there was a table right in front of it. So every 5 seconds.
Can you imagine being that dad whose kids want to pick that table every time? Just go in there. Just fucking... Oh.
I'm interested to see if I actually have played this game or not.
So, right off the bat, it's Zelda vibes. It's very Zelda-esque.
Yeah, that's what Ro was saying. Same vein as Zelda.
Yeah. I will go down just a notch or two on the sound
Thanks.
real quick. Tired of my... Oh, wait, I could screw it up again. Remember, every time I touch
Oh,
this,
boy.
it likes to
Things
explode.
happen.
Come on.
Oh wow, we're looking in the back end now.
Ooh.
Oh, no! All my settings. I do like the little vignette when you're talking to someone or you go inside a building. It's a little better than what was in Zelda. I'll give them that.
Yeah, I agree. Like having the little pictures and everything.
hmm
The fam.
This horribly disfigured family.
They're so tiny. Even you created more space to draw bigger sprites and make them smaller, please.
Nope. You need them smaller.
All right.
Okay.
So squat. So square, like a square, really. It's more of a block of a
The
person.
little fire hydrant.
Oh, Gandalf's here. Cool.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. No. This is High Aldwin. This is not Gandalf. This is no similarities.
No. Yeah.
No, this is
Santa.
Dumbledore, actually. Magic Acorn spell, which lets you... It acts like the boomerang in Zelda, so it stuns enemies, but it costs magic points, so you can only use it a few times before it runs out.
Okay. Those are our MP magic points. Great.
Mm-hmm.
The game has no money system. It's like you can't go to vendors and stuff. And
Well, pretty much everything's given to you.
oh, I like that.
I guess the idea is that everyone... Well, no, I guess the idea is that they didn't want to invent a money system for the game, so they didn't write one.
Ro's right. We missed an opportunity for an NFL game on Super Bowl.
That,
We're playing basketball.
Ah, that is
that
great.
that was intentional.
Yeah, that's great, actually.
It's on purpose, Ro.
Who's this? Ken? Is this Ken?
Yes, meeting Ken Masters in the field.
Awesome.
Got to go talk to Von Carr, the swordsman.
So this is a talking
Oh.
game. You're gonna talk to a lot of people.
Yeah, but look how tall he is in game. He's supposed to be what are the races? Nelwyn is their town, their race of people, and they're all, short. But this guy is huge.
He's an out-of-towner.
Out of towner.
Did we have to fight this guy? That doesn't seem fair.
No. He's
Can
just
we?
giving you
Yeah.
no. I don't well maybe. That
Even tinier.
Yeah. Somehow smaller than Willow.
Okay, so you're just gearing up, essentially. You're just going to all your friends
Yes.
in town, and they're giving you stuff. That's very
Right.
nice of them.
I like how they put "you have the longsword" in quotes. So that's the game talking to me?
Mm-hmm. It's
Yeah.
this guy.
No.
Is
I
that
think it's the
Booger from
longsword
Revenge of
talking
the
to you.
Nerds?
Good
This guy's
pull
a
with
drinker.
Booger,
This guy's a drinker, clearly.
Whole shelf stocked.
Stuck full
Bottles
of
that are the
booze.
size of him.
Boom.
You do have to equip everything. Even the first items you get, it doesn't automatically equip for you. So, oh yeah.
Speed. Look at that speed.
Well, that is a built-in mechanic, and they do tell you that in the beginning, the sword is going to be slower because you don't have any skill with it.
Ah,
And so
like
by
that.
the time you get, I think each weapon has some sort of caveat like that. They're all swords though, and as I think with this one, when you reach level 3, you become proficient with it, and it swings at full speed, and you're much more deadly. Let's talk to this giant woman who's not actually giant. And this is Nicole Kidman.
Oh, it is.
But wouldn't a longsword to him be a dagger for regular-sized people?
You know what? You can get out.
Joe is our resident small person. How do you feel about that?
Wow. You're right. It's actually a butter knife that he's using.
Uh-oh. Music changed. Something's happening.
Right. We're in adventure mode now, boys.
I would argue that this might look better than Zelda, the original.
I would agree. It definitely has a lot more going on.
Fighting giant single-celled organisms.
Classic slime.
I think it's tears. Giant tears.
Giant tears for fears.
Exactly.
So you've got two different attacks. Like you've got a sweeping attack, and then you've got a Zelda
Poke.
stab directly in front of you. I like the sweeping attack because
Sweep the
you know,
leg.
you're not locked down on a grid, and so if someone's off to the side, kind of can still get them. Thought that was a good addition.
And E, according to your little E of 60, is that your life?
That is experience,
Oh, you've
Really?
got experience for kilting things.
right?
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're barely out the village and they already messed you up.
In practice this morning, I died on this screen twice. Like, it loads you all the way back anyway.
So HP is just hit points standard? Is that?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So instead of using something more visual like hearts, which I think is a little easier to understand, they went with this. Oh.
Ooh,
And I'm
they
not
split
the
up.
Get. All right. Oh. Very.
Ooh.
Wait, did this
Oh,
movie have Val Kilmer in it?
Yes. He plays Mad Mardigan. So it,
Oh, Rose. I mean, this movie had some heavy hitters behind it. Ron
Oh, yeah.
Howard and George Lucas.
Mhm.
God. I do not remember this movie at all.
It might be worth a rewatch for me. I have watched it, but as a kid, when I watched these kind of fantasy shows, they all get mixed up in my mind. They all seem the same.
yep. Sorry, I've got some notes up that I need to be looking at because I don't know really where I'm going.
Those are pretty flowers. Maybe Neil will draw us a picture. Okay.
So nobody's ever upset that you're just walking in their house not saying anything?
See, that's the disarming quality of being a little person, Kev, is people just kind of let you do, they don't see you as a threat or anything, you just kind of do whatever you want. That's how I've gotten through
Usually.
life.
Yeah, I usually get the police called to me when I just walk into people's houses.
Yeah, you coming in, you look like a Frankenstein stomping in.
But I guess you being small, they're just like, oh, he's fine. What harm could he do? He's just going to curl up at the foot of my bed tonight. He's fine.
He did tell you to rest as long as you need. I won't touch you while you're resting or watch you sleep.
I won't touch you.
Yo, welcome Jay Stu. 7-bit Val. I guess it's a character from the movie. I don't remember it that well. I'm guessing she's the heroine or the hottie or both.
No, Val Kilmer.
Oh, Val Kilmer is well,
Yeah.
okay. That's cool, Jay Stu. He's a handsome fella.
Bagarda?
This guy ain't got nothing. He's got a couple barrels.
Nothing but a couple barrels to my name.
Bavmorda?
So wait, was the Ken Masters looking dude, is that Val Kilmer? Was that supposed to be Val Kilmer's
No.
character? Oh, okay.
That was just a guy. There's a lot of
There's a lot of guys in this.
townspeople, guys that just give you
Free stuff,
they
apparently.
just free stuff and they tell you where to go. Equip that shield we just got.
Oh boy.
Oh, or nope. Let's equip the shield.
Okay, let's
equip.
try.
There it is.
There she is.
Yay!
It looks like a dinner plate,
Yeah.
but it could be with your size.
It is a dinner plate.
It's a pot lid. Classic. Nope.
Oh,
we gotta go
little babushka. Oh, the
Back
hot
to Nicole
babushka.
Kidman.
pre-babushka.
Ah,
So let's see.
Looks like the Sound of Music back there.
yeah. Where are these mountains at?
Everywhere.
Okay, we're going
Surrounded by mountains on all sides.
we're gonna go to a cave. We're gonna hear a voice from inside.
Hey guy, is that a guy or a guy?
A guy? Or
Guy.
Can be whatever you want, Jace 2. I gotta go talk to the chief now. Yeah, apparently the chief won't talk to you until you have a shield, but he doesn't say that. He just says he won't talk to you. I don't want to talk to that guy.
What kind of rationale is that? I'm not gonna talk to you unless you have a shield. Does that mean he wants to fight?
Mm-hmm. Wants it to be a fair fight.
Tiny mouth.
Okay, he's got a couple bottles.
He's a moderate drinker.
Yeah, he seems smiley, like he's, in the picture.
Yes. Yes, give me the hail mace.
Oh, game
Oh,
facts. So
man, you're just
this
getting
is
everything
this is
for
a
free.
one-track composer.
Oh, this is kind of one of our, not theories, but yeah. Hold on to it. You tired? Just hold the mace really tight.
And there's a magic word.
Heel mace.
So wait, is it a
Hold-
healing tool or is it a weapon or both?
That's a great question. Let's see. I think it's a spell. Yeah.
Oh, okay. When I think of a mace, I think of a melee weapon, I guess. Maybe I'm basic.
No, you're not wrong. That would
Makes
yes,
sense.
mace implies weapon, but no, this one's for
Or a rapper from the 90s. Either way.
true. Did you bonk yourself with it? Let's see. So maybe we go. So the game is more complex than Zelda in a way that you have towns and things to visit and NPCs to talk to, but also seems like it's easier to get lost or easier to not know where to go.
Yeah, I need a mini map.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, let's
serious
get out
again.
there. Let's get back out there to the wilderness and get some killing.
Okay, let's.
Yeah, boy. They got weapons now. Although they're not looking at you. Oh, there we go.
It's
Okay.
fine. Oh,
Shield,
shice.
shield. Use your shield.
I am using it. Just
Oh,
holding
okay.
it there is it is being used. Oh crap! These guys might be way out of my league.
Oh, you got it.
Nope, he killed me.
Really? I didn't even know
Yeah.
he was hitting you.
That's because he took one and I died.
Wow, game over. That was fast.
Yeah, let's see where it puts me back to. Back to town.
Oh,
Really?
Should still have
Okay,
my
you have
foot out
everything
there.
at least. Okay, good.
Yeah. I think the big loss when you die, is I lost all my experience points.
yeah.
And,
So
but
let's not go that
do
way.
they
Let's go-
do you trade those in for something? What's the point of experience? Unlock?
Yeah, at set intervals, it increases your health and your magic points and your strength and your defense. So kind of all your stats will go up when you hit those benchmarks. Okay, maybe not.
This made it on the best game list. I mean, it's
Yeah, it
low.
looks like Ro had put a couple of lists that it was on.
Yeah, this is way slower. Oh god. I wonder if I lost my level, did I get knocked back down to level 1? I don't want to mess with those. Getting out of here. Oh boy.
Hey, do we still have the healing mace? Maybe we need to heal up, bro.
No, let's see. How much does this? Doesn't tell me. Let's see.
Because you got 6 HP.
I don't have enough magic points to use it actually.
What
It takes 20. Yeah. So I need to be a higher level. Oh,
Run.
see you.
Run.
Yep,
Yeah.
see you later,
Need
skeleton.
some bombs.
You may have to, an intended mechanic may be that you're supposed to grind to gain levels.
Speed. Wow, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the right area I'm supposed to be in. Yeah.
Wow.
So it fits the Nintendo requirement of being brutally hard.
I think you're right,
Why
Joe. I
s-
think they want you to grind.
All right, well, let's go back a little bit. We'll beat up some slimes, at least get to level 2, I guess.
Yeah, all we can kill are the teardrops. That's it. We got no skills.
That's for sure. Well, I guess story-wise it makes sense. He's not supposed to be a warrior starting out.
He's 3 feet tall,
Yeah.
swinging a butter knife.
And he's a fire hydrant with a butter knife. I don't. He's got great hair, though. I will say that.
Yeah, pretty legendary mullet he has.
There we go. Why so sad, Bree?
Because you're getting killed. You're getting wrecked, I think.
Oh. Well,
Okay. Okay. Seem to be getting better with wielding the longsword. Whoa, coming after you.
There's like-
coming out. 8 hit points left.
Or
4. We need to go to the wizard house and rest up.
yeah, I think I've got one more set of enemies. Low-level D&D combat when your DM hates you. Yeah, that sounds right. You encounter 3 slimes. You have a team party wipe. There we go.
2.
Level 2.
all right, it's
Let's
2
go
health
heal up
left.
there. Yeah, go back to town.
Oh, is there a guy in town that'll? Oh boy.
I feel like we're about to die.
Hey, man. You jinxing me like that.
Cause you gotta have faith, the faith, the faith.
Okay, town is back this way. Yeah, we can go back to Mammy's house and take a nappy nap. Right?
Mammy?
Mammy.
My scammy, flammy mammy.
Come back to town with 2 health. You are bloody, beaten, bruised.
Just looking like Ric Flair, just covered in blood.
Just gonna go take a nap. You probably shouldn't. You have lots of head trauma. I'm just gonna go to sleep.
I just want to... This is not the right house. This is
Can I sleep in your house?
just standing there, letting him talk to you. Oh, that's... You haven't seen me play many NES games, Bree. Okay, is this where I live?
I don't think I've played this game. After watching you play it, it does not. Nothing's looking familiar at all.
No, not
The,
at all.
the scroller one, the arcade one, definitely played it, but this one, not so much.
That was easy.
Yeah, the first town you have to go to 2 separate places if you want to fully recharge. He recharges your magic. And then I think towns from here on out, it's just one place. Like you go to rest at an inn or stay in somebody's house and it refills
Oh,
everything. And
you just unloaded
Immediately.
something. Something came out of you.
Yeah. Yeah, I was hitting the wrong button. Something came out of you. All right. Now we can use the healing spell if I need it while we're out and about. See if I can get back to some action. Oop, not like that.
I don't want to cut that guy so bad.
Just bounces off of him. Oh, his little butter knife. I'm not toast, young man.
Okay, the music changed. Get ready.
So yeah, even at level 2, he's swinging the sword a lot faster already. We can get to level 3 and I can be somebody.
Be somebody.
You already are somebody. You're Willow.
You're
Captain of
Willow.
This
My
game's
heart.
gonna teach you to love yourself, Willow. Stop chasing the next level and just be a little fire hydrant that could.
Even though you're small and the only thing that you can damage are bubbles, we still have faith in you.
And you have glorious hair. Oh, they're good. Gang
All
warfare.
right, now we're... Look at that.
You're flying.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have played the latest big Zelda game, Breath of the Wild, but Willow's attire here looks a lot like that. The blue and gold that they used in the new game.
Just want to throw that out there.
Just putting that out there.
Well, maybe the audience doesn't know this. They might have suspected it. I actually don't play very many video games. But Breath of the Wild is one. It certainly is one I played a few hours in and enjoyed it thoroughly.
Come on now.
Oh, the bubble slimy things, we're going with giant tears. So, tears of a giant. That's our best guess so far. Unless Kev has another theory about what they are.
No.
Giant drops of personal
Drops of
lubricant.
Jupiter. That's what they are.
That's what I said. You're
Yeah.
being redundant.
Oh, okay.
That's what drops of Jupiter are.
Yeah. Hey.
Dew Forest. Let's go to Dew Forest.
I like Ro. I would like that cover of Whip My Hair Back and Forth by Willow Smith.
Yeah, you know, he could totally use his hair as a weapon. Might be better than the butter knife.
The captain's hat has not made it to St. Kohzee yet.
Mm.
I'm not a high enough level in the
Oh, man, I
Gotta
hope
equip
you
that.
do bring that one day. Kev, that's a great idea.
I have to reach the 42nd level of St. Kohzeedom
Okay.
before I can assume the role of captain.
That's it. Oh, this little friend. He was just eating grass. Hit him with that acorn. No.
Oh, I got to talk
Oh.
to this one.
You want
You want to see a bone?
Come into my cave.
Come check out my collection. This guy has no friends.
Yeah, you shouldn't end conversations with maniacal laughter.
Oh, I guess that was it. That's
Yeah, I have to bring him a gold statue, so let's see if we can find that.
ugh.
Yep. No.
Wow. Powerful.
That's rough. You have basically no invincibility after you get hit. They can
Level
just stack on
3.
top of you and
But J-Stu, if you look closely, you can actually see the captain's hat in preparation.
Oh,
As I reach
Ooh.
the
called foreshadowing.
It's called art.
Right. Maybe this time I'll.
Oh, they didn't bump you all the way down.
Yeah, think gosh. Uh-oh. Get out of the way.
Kill some more bubbles.
Yeah, these are pretty weak.
I'm gonna see if we can find some. Nope. Totally went.
Oh, they all respawn. Okay. I wonder if, do you know if this game has secret things? Like if you, like in Zelda, if you slash certain trees or whatever, bushes, there's stuff there. Does this have any of that?
I don't know. I
Secret.
don't think so. It may have some things like you get a special item and it opens a path or something like that. But
Oh, hello.
oh,
He didn't care about that at all.
He's taking
Nope.
10 each. 10 each. 24, 22.
So we know the acorns don't work on him anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, girl.
did you get one more heal?
Come on, man.
10, 40, 30, 20. One more hit you need to heal. Oh, did it anyway. Ugh.
God.
Okay, you might
This
need to
shield
retreat.
fucking
Retreat.
sucks.
Retreat.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Willow's
that was
not a warrior so far. Yeah. I mean,
Except
why
for
would you
Shaq,
build a game around a small, very small person who with no fighting skills and then say, this is our hero? It's good,
him.
actually.
Get him.
It's good. It's a good message.
Just did
Yeah.
it for hilarious reasons.
Well, do you want me to keep going? Yeah, I would have quit this game a long time ago. There's
Yeah.
definitely a kind of steep curve to. I think once you get a little further and you get a couple more weapons, you get a better shield. I think that will block fireballs. You'll be in a much better spot, and it gets a little easier.
I
Some of
agree.
these games that just
I
starts
think
pretty
this is
hard.
one of those, like, you're at the tutorial phase still. You've got to reach a certain level of proficiency to even start really doing the game.
Yeah.
It's trying to teach you that the game is actually difficult and that the enemies are.
Yeah.
You need to take caution. You're a tiny
yeah.
little man.
Hey, tiny little man, you got to prepare a little more before you go out into the world.
That's right. All right. Are we ready to transition to our segment for today?
I believe so.
Okay. We're going to be talking about our heroes, the heroes of the 90s. Let me switch our views so you can see Kev in full quality. There he is.
Double res.
That's right. Every hero does start somewhere, and that we're talking about heroes today. So that's a perfect segue. Thank you, Bree. Kev, would you kick us off? I'm gonna put up one. We each chose two heroes from the 90s, and I can't read that. Come out. Oh, come out to
you'll
the
get it.
coast. We'll get together. We'll have a few laughs. Nice. I would have liked to see a little foot rubbing its foot on the carpet. I think that would.
Fist
I-
with your
if I would-
toes.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, if it's okay with you, I'm gonna put up one of yours. So we each chose two, and we're just gonna chat about heroes. What's a hero?
What is a hero? Yeah,
All right.
I,
Weird Al is up, kid.
Yeah, Weird Al is definitely one of my heroes because when I first started thinking about this, I could only think of fictional characters. I was like, there has to be somebody that I actually like that was a real person and not a fictional character. And Weird Al is one of those guys because, well, it's in his name. He's weird. But I feel like Weird Al taught us that it's okay to be goofy and weird and stupid and yourself and make a fool of yourself. And I think that's an important part of life, to not take it too seriously. So that's one of the reasons why I picked Weird Al. Plus, he makes hilarious music. I was non-ironically listening to this and just enjoying the hell out of it. Every day I'd be blasting Running with Scissors. Was the first CD I ever got was Running with Scissors. The first concert I ever went to. Barry, you were there at that.
Wow,
Yep,
you
I
guys
went
got
to-
to see Weird Al live?
That's right.
Yeah, at Verizon. And it was a great show. Like, multiple costume changes. Every song had a different costume. It was great. Yeah, he puts on a performance. Bad Hair Day. Yeah, Bad Hair Day was an amazing one. Yes, Bree, I did watch the Daniel Radcliffe movie, and if you like Weird Al, you will love that movie because it's perfectly nonsensical. I don't want to say anything about it for anyone who hasn't seen it, but definitely go watch the Weird Al movie. It's great.
Agreed.
You guys have any thoughts on Weird Al?
I agree wholeheartedly. The first time I heard him, it was like, you can do this. That's something you can do, and like, he's the king of the parody. I love that he's professional about it. He will ask the artist if he can do it, even though legally he can, and there's nothing they can do. It's protected. So he's a class act in that way. But also, it got to a point where up and coming artists or newer artists, like some of them felt that's when they made it, is when Weird Al wanted to do a cover of their song. It's like, fucking yes, Weird Al's covering us. We're somebody. And what a fantastic,
Watermark
to hit. Yeah.
I agree. It's
Weird
great.
Al covers your song.
Yeah, Weird Al is an important figure for all of us, I think, in many ways. And Kev and I, as kids, made quite a bit of comedy on our own. We recorded our own little skits and certainly made our own lyrics for things often. And Weird Al was a great example of owning all of that, allowing it to be, validating it. It's funny. It's fine to be silly, like Kev said. And it's also totally fine Weird Al was, in my childhood at least, it was a good bridge between different groups of kids that did different things. A lot of kids liked Weird Al, even if they were more into sports or whatever. He was an important figure. I agree, Kev. Good selection.
Yeah, and the last thing about the movie is he parodied his own life, so I think that's pretty hilarious. He did a parody of his own life. My other character that I picked was Wolverine, and specifically from the cartoon, the X-Men cartoon in the 90s, the X-Men cartoon. I liked Wolverine because he wasn't a nice guy like all the other people. He seemed more like a regular person. Now, he had his own issues. I'll grant him that. He had a lot of angry issues, which I also had as a kid. Luckily, I don't anymore as an adult. I've totally grown out of it. No anger issues. But Wolverine was...
He's the Dalai Lama, folks.
a picture of calm and rational thought. No, but Wolverine was in a weird love triangle with Jean Grey, who didn't want him, and Rogue, who wanted him.
Oh, she wanted him. She wanted him. Don't kid yourself.
She was stuck with that goody two-shoes Cyclops, who everyone hated.
Yeah, it was the chaos and order. She had like the stability of Cyclops, but she really wanted the rugged individualism of Wolverine.
Yeah, so that's why I liked Wolverine. It feels like there's two wolves fighting inside of me. One is Weird Al and one is Wolverine.
The dichotomy of man.
The dichotomy of man. Weird Al and Wolverine. So yeah, that's why I like Wolverine. He seemed like a regular dude, just trying to make his way with claws.
I like that you brought up Wolverine. I remember that was one of the first cartoons for sure, and characters in general, that I remember he had internal conflict. He had this like rage from his past, and he wasn't mad at the people he was, his teammates that he was constantly yelling at. He's not actually mad at them. He's, mad at the world, mad at his past, mad. And that I do remember that being the first time of like, oh, he's not just a mean guy. He's a good guy. He just doesn't go about it the best way sometimes.
Yeah, he always seemed like he had the most backstory, and that he had a reason to feel the way that he did, as opposed to the other people, which some of them had pretty cool backstories, but none that were as flushed out as Wolverine, it seemed.
Yeah, I liked Wolverine too. This was definitely the Kev's character, though, when we would, pretend with each other. Kev usually wanted to be Wolverine adamantly, and that was fine. I was
Adamantiumly?
Oh,
and I do like that Wolverine was allowed to be himself on the team, and that was usually blessed by Professor X. Like, even when Wolverine would kind of like push it too far, Professor X would be like, no, it's fine. He's allowed to be who he needs to be. I thought that was a good message. I was more of a Gambit man myself, but Wolverine's what's up.
Gambit was cooler. Gambit was a lot cooler.
Yeah, I mean, he was the opposite of Wolverine. Wolverine lost his shit all the time. All right, we're going to move to Joe's selections, and we've got Sting, the wrestler.
Professional wrestler Sting. Specifically from his early incarnation, which was the 80s like surfer look with the face paint, and I think that picture I don't know if you can see it, it's his jacket is fabulous, and it's got 80-foot long tassels or something on it. It's amazing. He so a little bit of backstory. My dad dabbled in professional wrestling for a couple years, and so we would always watch wrestling, like Saturday mornings specifically. And Sting was one of the first characters that, as a child, I was like, that guy's awesome. He looks like a superhero. He's got all these bright colors, like a comic book hero. But he was staunchly a good guy. He was never a bad guy. He was always a force of good, consistently. There's one thing they tried way later when he became like the Crow Sting, where they tried to make him a bad guy and it didn't last. But even then, he went back to being a good guy very quickly. And so I think even, professional wrestling is it's a weird creature, right? A lot of people it seems to be one side of the fence or the other. You either get it and you like it, or you don't want to watch it at all. But the simplicity of the storytelling for a child to understand is like, this is the good guy. He is the good guy. You want to cheer for him because he's going to do what's right. He wants to save the girl, or he just wants to be the best. Going up against Ric Flair, who's the ultimate, asshole heel bad guy. Those were just always great. There's always great stories just enraptured all the time of like, guys, he's onto something. Yeah, I like that.
You went for the good guys, huh? Kev, any thoughts on Sting? Sting-a-ling?
I really don't remember much about Sting because he was WCW, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were a WWF family, so
Family.
I didn't see much about him until he was the bad guy. So I remember him as the Crow. Sting would show up, and it was like, oh, Sting's here, and I didn't understand. I was like, who's this 40-year-old dude with paint on his face? But I ended up actually liking him a lot because he was very, at least as his bad guy face, he was very reserved. I don't think he ever talked.
Oh
He
yeah,
was a
they
good guy.
never.
Did he talk?
Yeah, oh yeah. As Surfer Sting, he was getting
Surfer
fired
Sting.
up all the time. Like, yeah, that was his gimmick. Him and Ultimate Warrior, actually, they were the Road Blasters before they kind of split off and did their own thing. But it was very similar. Imagine Ultimate Warrior with the same like flat top haircut as Sting. They kind of look the same kind
Yeah.
of face paint. And I don't know where it's going with that, but yeah,
Sting.
Sting. Oh, you guys got a luchador training facility by you, Jace, dude? That's awesome. I'll have to see if we can find that next time I come up. Maybe catch a show.
All right. Jim Carrey in the queue. Joe.
So Jimothy Carey. So my two kind of loves as a child were cartoons and comedy. Anything that I think that's not unique to me. Everyone loves to laugh, but Jim Carrey was the first person that I saw that was like a cartoon. He could move his face and his body in a way that most people couldn't. And that, I was enamored with that, of trying to figure out how he was doing all that. And then that's how I got most of my attention as a child and as an adult, is just being funny or finding a way to make people laugh. So I know that was one of my early, I'm sure many comedians, I just stole Jim Carrey's stuff. I would just do stuff from Ace Ventura or The Mask for my parents and my family, and they just thought it was hilarious. So
Yeah, actually right into my life, because my good friend Jeff and I, he was my best friend probably for fourth grade, then he left our school, then we reunited in 8th grade, I think. Anyway, so we had a storied history, but we would actually ask for time at the end of class to perform for our class. If we were really good, because he and I were the ones that got in trouble the most, but we would ask the teacher, look, if everyone, and then at the end of class, we would perform skits, and a lot of it was very Jim Carrey-esque that we would attempt to do as entertainers, and it was mostly because of his antics and his freedom with his face, especially his mannerisms. He's kind of our generation's Chevy Chase in a way.
That's a really good analogy. I like that.
No, and I like that we both picked one uber masculine character and then one super goofy character. That balances it out really well to have. All right, this is when you got to build a house, and this is when you got to make that house a home.
Oh, wow.
I was gonna say when you gotta tear it down.
Build something
Oh,
new.
Jim Carrey. I mean, I can't imagine not having Jim Carrey in the world. His mannerisms, and just like you were saying, Joe. And I remember being one of the first and the easiest ways to make somebody laugh is if you could do something like Jim Carrey, which imitating him on the at school was an easy way to get a laugh.
Absolutely.
Right. It was definitely a cheat code because he was Ace Ventura I think shot him to stardom, and he was all over the place and everyone knew who he was. So you could do even a bad Ace Ventura or any Jim Carrey mannerism and it would typically get a laugh because everyone thought he was hilarious. Except my grandma. My grandma did not like Jim's Carrey. Jim's Carrey?
Jim Carrey.
I keep thinking of In Living Color, where he was credited as James Carrey on In Living Color, which was also
James.
fantastic. Fire Marshal Bill, that's one of my dad's favorite characters.
Yeah,
Oh.
and the comments are going crazy with all his love interests. And
Yeah.
it does show you, hey, the goofy guy can get a good woman.
Oh, yeah.
Good
I
woman.
mean, I also like just his growth as a human over the years. He was obviously our icon for silly humor. Came onto the scene, especially in the movie world with The Mask, and then Dumb and Dumber, and then they all just started Ace Ventura, boom, 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 all those classics. But he also then moved into more serious dramatic acting and did excellent at that. Now he's more of a philosopher commenting on culture and things. So I like the arc that he's created and the growth that he's shown from the silly parts all the way to the serious parts. So yeah. Final thoughts on Jim Carrey before we move on?
Yeah, thank you for having a movie that had Cameron Diaz in that amazing dress when she was 19. That was her first movie role, and she was 19.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah. Smoking, dude. Like,
Yeah, she was beautiful in that. I like that. I think, did we own The Mask, Kev? Or I don't know. I watched it a bunch of times. It seems
I
like.
think we rented it a bunch, but I have no recollection of the scene of her in a red dress.
Oh yeah, yeah. She's
oh yeah. She shows up in a red dress, and then later at the club, she has the stripe number, the black and white stripe number. That's
I love
when
that
did that come
Cuban
out?
Pete. That Cuban Pete scene is what's up.
God, yes.
Chick chicky boom.
Yeah, chick.
Yeah, oh yeah, that is good. This may have come out pre-puberty, Kev. So I was like, get this lady off the TV. I want to see Jim make more faces.
That's true. Yeah, I think it was
Everybody's-
90, 95 maybe.
Oh no, then I should have been.
It was
rewinding that.
earlier,
I
I
should have
think.
worn that part of the tape out.
Maybe it was 94, 93. I don't know. It's good. Okay, well, time for my hero. I'm gonna put up Bob Ross as one of my heroes.
Ooh.
I thought about this more than I should have, and I ended up with a whole laundry list of heroes, music heroes, television, film, and I settled on Bob being one of my important ones. I think he's a great counterbalance in my life because we came up in the 80s and 90s where it was the uber masculine Stallones and Schwarzeneggers and Van Dammes, and those were certainly heroes. But for some reason, like I ended up watching a lot of Bob Ross quietly by myself, watching him allow for mistakes and connect to art. Yeah, I think his presence was really important in my life. Just being a kind man with a gentle spirit. It's great to find out later too with the recent documentary that he was that person that you saw on the screen. That's really who he was. That he was taken advantage of in a way. That he was forced into a masculine role of like drill sergeant, and then he decided to reject that and retire away from it and move towards art and love. So, yeah, I think Bob Ross is super important for me as a spiritual guide more than anything else. Also, just as an example of alternative masculinity of the 90s. What do you gents say?
Yeah, I can always remember us watching Bob Ross, and at first he drew us in from, or at least me, he drew me in from a funny angle, like look at this guy's hair, this is hilarious, and you would just sit and watch it for hours. It was a very calming show to watch, and it's still
Definitely.
there's 24-hour channels on YouTube where you could just put it on in the background and just have just his voice calming you all day long. So I agree, it was a totally different juxtaposed with either the goofy guy or the super ultra masculine guy or the guy who's spreading happiness and calmness and love and art and yeah, a really important figure in our lives, I'd say.
Yeah,
Mr.
Bree,
Rogers, yeah.
I agree.
Oh,
They're
Mr.
great.
Rogers.
Mr. Rogers.
Can't
So
believe
if
I
it's
think about
okay
Mr.
with you
Rogers.
guys, I actually have Mr. Rogers as a third, as a triad, as a final note. So we'll save
Oh,
Mr.
okay.
Rogers. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, we'll save Mr. Rogers. If that's okay. Bob Ross, Joe.
The first thing I remember about Bob Ross as a kid who doodled and was showing an inclination for artistic things was his ability to create, and it was so effortless. Yes, it
It's
just
like at the beginning you're like, this guy, what? No, and then at the end you're like, how?
yeah. Like how did it? Yeah, take your little titanium white. You want to get a little bit of that crimson red there, and you're gonna take your palette knife and just the way I didn't know that you could create. I was like, no, it's a paint. It's a painting. You can only use a paintbrush. What are you doing? You can't use that knife thing on. And then just create these fantastic mountainscapes and nature scenes. Yeah, I remember that being very influential. Of like, oh, I can, it doesn't have to be crayons and paint. Like you can just throw it all together. Who cares? Like do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all have seen that super cut of all of his paintings in a row.
Mm.
So if you look it up, there's a super cut of all his paintings in a row, and it very much I would have to say he did it on purpose, or they positioned it perfectly. But it looks kind of like you're flying on it with a drone through his paintings. It's a continuous landscape almost. It's really incredible.
Does anyone
Yeah.
know that his total, like even just for his show, is there like a total number of paintings he did? I'm sure there is. I just didn't know if we had it offhand. I'm not looking it up.
That'd be cool. I have no idea. I didn't look anything up.
No, that's fine. We weren't talking about getting stats and stuff too. So
Yeah.
yeah, Samantha. Yeah, I think very like meditation, like just put you in just kind of very zen, put you in a zone.
And I would say
Estimated to have
oh, sorry, Kip. Go ahead.
30,000 estimated 30,000 paintings in his life.
Ooh, good
Wow.
lord.
My man's
What's a-
producing.
What's above prolific?
Yeah. I would say one of the most important takeaways that he offered me, I was not a great artist, and I found out later that it's probably due either just to lack of ability or talent or discipline, but maybe it's probably due actually to my ambidexterity, where I'm actually right-handed, but I was taught to write with my left hand, so I drew with my left hand. Anyway, but Bob taught me something very important that has sustained me in life. I was very critical of my inabilities, and he allowed for that. He said, just to go with that. If you make mistakes, there really aren't art mistakes. And don't stub your toe on that. Don't stay there. Just continue to produce and to. So that was really important for me, allowing myself the space to make mistakes and then categorize them as happy accidents or whatever. It's helpful, really helpful for a kid who was pretty critical of himself. So I'm guessing some other people might vibe with that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I get anything creative. I get crippled by indecision or the potentiality for mistakes. That a lot of times it stops me from even starting.
Yeah. Yep. So he inspired generations of artists and people to love themselves and express themselves. And again, just gratefulness. So grateful for Bob Ross. Yeah. And as a stark contrast to Bob Ross, I chose Karate Kid as my next 90s hero. And when I consider Karate Kid, I think of Mr. Miyagi and Daniel-san together. I don't really think of them as separate entities. One of the things that coming up from in the 80s and 90s and having this uber masculine kind of a thing is that violence was used as solutions to problems. And then we had the narrative of Daniel-san moving to a foreign place, getting picked on, and utilizing a martial art to defend himself. And as a kid at the time, I thought, wow, this is what I need to do. I need to learn how to defend myself from, the bullies of life or whatever, even though I wasn't really bullied or anything. I guess it gave me something to believe in. Now, I found out later, of course, that most of what was encouraged at that time in terms of martial art is not very effective as an actual fighting discipline. But so that part we can leave to the side. I found better ways to do that, but just giving me hope, hope that it's worth like disciplining yourself, finding mentorship, and then really cool little metaphorical ideas built into the narrative of he thought he was, cleaning this guy's car and fixing the fence or whatever, but he was actually learning how to defend himself. He's learning important skills. I like that essentially what they're trying to show you in the narrative is that you can learn things in any moment, in any situation, if you're open to it. And I like that. So, yeah, Karate Kid was important for me as a movie, as an idea. So thoughts on Karate Kid?
I only watched it a few times, and I think it may have been when I was in my teens or so. So I didn't have. This is the best commentary because I can say I don't really have much of a connection to Karate Kid. So, yep. See you later.
I remember watching it and thinking, coming from the Stallone Schwarzenegger route, Wolverine route, thinking like, why didn't he just beat the shit out of these kids? Like, why are you just go in there and beat the shit out of them? Why are you reserving it, and why are you defending yourself? Attack, get in there. So I remember thinking that this was like a new mode of violence, necessary violence almost, instead of proactive violence, which we've been trained to do.
Yeah, they even, that's the bad guys in the movie, the antagonists, are people who are hyper masculine, looking to use violence in any ways, shape, or form that they can. And then you have Mr. Miyagi, who's present and centered, secure in who he is. He brings that energy to all the situations. Again, great, like, spiritual heroes for me.
Yeah, and I remember it became kind of a joke, the wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off, wax on, wax. But I guess you're right. It does preach a pretty good message of reserving yourself and not immediately going with your first instinct, which is going to be to punch somebody in the head.
Yeah. I almost went with Sidekicks, actually. A much worse movie in terms of like ratings, but a similar kind of ideas behind it. It's got a good message. It's filmed in Houston. I don't know. Kev and I had it. We watched it.
Oh.
Yeah, almost went with Sidekicks. Could have easily been Sidekicks, but Karate Kid.
I thought about that movie in a long time. I need to watch that bad boy again.
We'll say your second pick, Dave, is Karate Kid / Sidekicks.
Yeah, I really could have easily. It could have been Sidekicks, but
yeah.
And for a final, just bonus, as mentioned earlier, I went with Mr. Rogers, and I found this quote from him. It says, "When I was very young, most of my childhood heroes wore capes, flew through the air, picked up buildings with one arm. They were spectacular and got a lot of attention. But as I grew, my heroes changed, so that I can honestly say that anyone who does anything to help a child is a hero to me."
Yeah, you want to talk about a guy that if we were going to do modern sainthood, I mean, he's first ballot Hall of Fame.
Other than St. Kohzee, of course.
Well, yes. I mean,
no, you're right.
Mr.
He is
Rogers
a saint.
Was a young student of St. Kohzee.
and there's Kev with the lore, the scripture.
Mr. Rogers, vitally important. I'll go last then. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was yeah, Mr. Rogers, along with a lot of the PBS shows, Sesame Street, all those. It's supposed to be teaching young kids, giving them something better or an alternative to look at. And as a kid, I don't remember any specifics from when I was a kid, like things that I actively like. Oh yeah, Mr. Rogers said this. I don't have any memories like that, but I do remember overall his just demeanor, overall everything, kindness, like to the end. And I don't think because I believe he was a sniper. Is he? No, that's not him. Okay.
It's a
Was
myth.
he anyway? That's a myth. Okay. So anyway, he just the warmth and the compassion that he exuded on every level. I'm sure that hit me, somewhere in my brain to where it's like, violence shouldn't be the first thing you go to. Kind of going back to the Karate Kid uh, thing, and you should be. There is a line that I saw recently. He pops up occasionally all over the place on the internet, and it was he was telling a story to kids and basically says if there's ever something, a disaster or an emergency that's going on, look for the helpers. Like if you don't know what to do, look for the people that are the adults that are already helping other people because they will help you too. I was just like, it's just so simple. He distills it all the way down so that a child could understand it, and then even a dummy like me, yeah, why wouldn't you? Of course, that's the first thing you should do. Just a lot of great, just perfect nuggets, crystallized knowledge like that.
Yeah, he had an episode where he was attempting to explain in a way that a child, and I want to watch it again because probably an adult too, would understand death. Like how do you go about bridging that topic with children? I think he even put a disclaimer there if the parents were watching, like if you don't want them to understand this topic, you might want to switch off now because he went into a lot of heavy stuff, like a disaster. Who helps you in a disaster? Death. What is death? Um, but I always remember my favorite parts of his show were when he would go to places and show people doing their jobs, kind of like in the
Right.
LeVar Burton Reading Rainbow kind of thing, where they'd take you places and show you interesting and cool things. So that was always my favorite part of it. But the calming energy, similar to Bob Ross, where it's like, hey guys, we're here to hang out, we're here to have a fun time, we're gonna be nice to each other. Yeah, it was definitely a good balance to have that Mr. Rogers energy with uber masculine. So I guess we got it in both extremes of super masculine or super goofy or, super reserved and centered.
Yeah, Mr. Rogers, he's more of an 80s hero for me just because I'm a touch younger than or older than you guys. Um, and so he does count as a 90s hero, obviously. But, Kev was born, and that meant that I spent a lot of time alone as a kid. And I spent time with Mr. Rogers by myself almost every day with Mr. Rogers by myself. And there's so many, like you guys mentioned, so many nuggets of wisdom, insight, openness, love, great examples of all those things for kids. And that's why he's a hero for so many in our generation, as he should be. Yeah, he's a powerful figure, absolutely worth all the reverence, all the gratefulness that people have for him. So a hero indeed. A hero that sustained us. So, yes, thank you, Fred Rogers, for your work.
Yeah, Bree, the songs were all great, and I love that you have a book of quotes from Mr. Rogers. Get you centered. Start your day right, or end your day right.
All right.
So
Thank
we
you.
want to
Yeah, thank you
move
guys
on.
for sharing your heroes with us. I'm going to switch
All right.
back to game mode when Joe brought... Uh-oh.
I got to switch it over.
Okay.
So give me just 1 second.
Oh, now we got a big Kev. There we go. Oh, I got to switch mine now again, too. There we go.
All right, fingers crossed that the sound doesn't blow up.
Super loud.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Come on now.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Seen this
On
before.
Super Bowl Sunday,
NBA Jam.
That's awesome. I can't believe it worked out this way.
Yeah, we legitimately didn't plan anything. We were just like, what would be a good foil to Willow? That's as far as we thought. Oh, come on. I was looking at my surprise over here. I'm going to open up with a surprise pick for y'all.
Ooh.
Right out
Yeah.
the gate.
I remember
will
every
say-
frame of this.
So good.
So good.
The
Air Dog?
secrets.
Nope, I got
You want
another
to play
one.
as Hillary Clinton, or are we playing?
Nope, I got let's see, an actual fun one maybe.
Ooh.
Don't mess this up. Putting in these names is very weird for my brain. Okay, I didn't know he was in here.
Secret player. Oh, wow. Add rocks in the game. Why?
All of the
Perfect.
Beastie Boys are in this game.
That's
What?
hilarious.
Yeah.
They're very tiny, too, so this will be great. They're not very tall, none of them. Although Mike D might be kind of tall.
All right, did you boys have a team? Did you always play as Houston or?
I usually actually played as either Charlotte or I usually wanted like two sized individuals. I thought that was a better strategy.
Well, that's fine. Yeah, we'll go with Adrock and Johnson, then that'll be good.
Yeah.
I remember playing as the Hornets a lot.
Yeah. They had good balance.
Oh God, what's wrong with that guy's face?
That's just Scottie Pippen. That's just what he looks like.
No,
All right.
he is tiny too.
Oh, wow. I forgot how fast it plays. Yeah, boy. Yeah.
I did practice.
Fouls
some this
don't
morning,
matter. What
and
the-
I'm pretty
I
terrible.
lost the stream. All right.
Uh-oh.
It's all right. I'll put it back on. There we go. Ooh, 3 points.
For being this fast.
Yeah, it's so fast.
Oh, this isn't even the turbo mode.
Yeah.
Like with the tournament edition, you can crank it up to ×4.
Huh.
Yeah. I did practice this morning, and I am awful. So
I do remember you have to ration your turbo. I definitely remember that. You can't just hold it down the whole time. You want to be using it whenever you block and swipe and push and all that.
I remember there was a move you could do to trap somebody in a corner.
Oh,
Right?
you
It's
can
like
definitely yeah, you can definitely assault people in this game. There we go.
all right.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a great noise.
come on.
Wow.
So the red shoes means you're heating up, right?
No, that means he's using his turbo.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just keep him. Yeah,
Get
that's
it. Get
That's-
the ball.
There we go.
Let's see, can he shoot a 3? Probably not. No, way off.
Doesn't
so
matter.
Adrock is not a shooter. Get out of here.
I love the foul system or the lack of a foul system.
Yeah. It's the same reason to take it to football why I loved NFL Blitz. I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
if you guys played that.
Oh yeah.
Kev loved that one. I know.
I'm sure he did. Wolverine playing NFL Blitz. Uh-oh.
Why did he pass there?
Oh.
He wanted to drain a 3 in my eyeball.
Wow. They released one in 2010 for the Wii.
Uh-huh.
Holy crap.
I know that one has Barack Obama in it.
Of course.
Yeah, but you can
course.
sub in players. You can get Alonzo, I think, at the quarter break. There he is. Alonzo Mourning. Muggsy Bogues, the smallest guy in the game.
Tiny.
I would switch to Alonzo Mourning if I were you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how the white guy's best skill is passing.
That's it.
That's all he can do.
Hey, man, you got to know. That's not the jump. You got to know what your wheelhouse is.
Assist man.
Pass it to a better player.
Yeah. That's.
I hope we
Gold
can get on
razzle
fire. That would be cool.
Yeah, I need
Oh God!
thrown out
Yeah,
into the stands. 8 people killed by a flying ad rock at tonight's professional basketball match.
I think one of the things that you have to, there you go, is
okay, little
really
jumper.
getting good at when they inbound the ball, immediately fouling or pushing them or
Yeah.
whatever. That's one of the skills that.
Come on. Always hated the little shrimp block where they jump and both their arms come out in front of them. Like, what are you trying to block like that?
Little T-Rex.
Yeah, a little. Yes. All right, let's get. I wish the computer wasn't terrible on my team.
Uh-oh. Okay, got it back.
See if we can get him on fire then. Just kidding. My turn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Made it on-
There we go.
Made it on
That's how you get
top
on
one.
fire, boy. One more. Oh, no. You used all your turbo.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you hold turbo and push them, it does take a chunk out.
That's true. I always forget that. Let's see.
So is it
Three-
three baskets in a row without them scoring at all? Is that getting
Yeah.
fire? Okay.
Yes.
Come on.
Okay, here we go. Chance to heat up. All right, that should be good.
All right.
All right, foul.
Come on.
Oh, no, overcommitted.
Come on.
Okay, I think
Nope,
I
there's the
I
half.
don't know if you maintain your heating up into the next quarter if that goes away.
I don't either.
Look at you scoring all the buckets.
Injured 8. You beat the shit out of Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, you did. I think actually that does affect, if I remember correctly, they'll
Yeah.
sub him out now.
Yeah, eventually in the same quarter you'll start to slow down. Your character gets slower. It barely squeaked in. Oh, the whole series is number 99, top 100 of all time. Just in there. For me personally, this would be, if I was going to pick sports games, it's definitely in the top 10, probably the top
Oh.
5.
For sports games, absolutely.
Yeah.
So much fun to play too with another person.
Yeah. So it kind of sucks.
This is kind of like going back to last week with the Rex Ronan thing, where you need to make a good action platformer and then add the, education stuff to it. And this one, it's like they made a really fun game, and then it's like, oh yeah, and it also is basketball.
Right. I need to.
You're on fire, bro.
You keep
Okay.
it.
Unlimited turbo now. Yeah. You can goaltend. Oh.
Yeah, I was trying to. Fucker.
All right, but you did accomplish it. You actually did get on fire. So
Okay, see you later. Kill him! He's just standing there.
they
Kill
left
him.
Scottie Pippen in, even though he's injured. So I guess you really do need to go after him.
All right.
They're gonna put Otis Thorpe in.
If you don't start. Oh my god. Oh! All right. Little.
Of course, Michael Jordan is not in this game, as in most basketball games. He's not in any of them.
Yeah, I think after the NES Tecmo Bowl game that has Bo Jackson in it, who was. His stats were so high, it was an unspoken rule that it was cheating to use him in the game.
Terrible shot.
So I feel it would be the same thing if they put
Ooh.
Michael Jackson in this game.
Oh, getting injured
Yes. Michael Jackson.
now. Shot clock.
Oh, I'm
Oh, no.
talking and getting distracted. Don't have my head in the game. Oh,
Oh, no. They're going to go on fire now. Okay, we got a game, folks. 48-48. Add rock. There we go. Take the lane.
get
Add a turbo. Okay.
Ooh.
Just neck and neck. Wow.
What the
Terrible shot.
terrible shot.
Did you guys ever play this one in the arcade?
Mm-mm.
If I did, it wasn't very often. I remember when I had access to a game or played a game often, when I would go to an arcade that had it, I would usually do other stuff because I was like, well, I kind of already played that game. Even though I would see it looked better, you know, had higher quality. Nice.
Kill
a
him.
block.
Kill him. No, he killed both of us.
Yeah, getting all the blocks. Shot clock violation, about to hit him. Oh.
Little helicopter. Whoop.
Uh-oh, wrong button.
Yeah,
Nice.
that was my least favorite part. If you jumped and you missed it, you just sailed across the entire court. There's no coming back.
Okay, I didn't ask for a finger roll. Thank you.
There we go.
They got smart and started cutting to the bottom where I can't get them.
Okay, we're down. We're down 2 here.
All right,
That's what's
okay.
up. There we go.
Tight game here, Joseph. Push him. God.
Okay, we need a foul here. Nice. Got them both.
Oh,
Oh, then he threw the bows at you.
come on.
Close.
Do it.
Close. Okay.
I didn't.
Come on, Joe. Do some of that pilot shit.
Oh, nice block. Gonna heat up here. Oh, we got
Oh,
fouled.
come on.
Injured too. Tied up.
I'm a lot more invested in this than I should be.
I'm having more fun than Willow. I gotta admit that.
Signs of a
Hit
good
him.
game.
Get him. Oh yeah.
Come on, you idiot! You idiot!
Oh wow. He could have
Gotta run
just
all the way
taken
up
a
here.
shot.
Well, I guess we're going into overtime.
Wow. Nail biter.
Never been in overtime. Yeah.
Did you get a chance to sub? Nope. Okay.
Straight to it. And you get the ball first. Dang.
Oh, and you're heating up. Get a foul here.
I don't care.
Ah, come on.
I think one of my favorite mechanics in the game is I would sometimes just foul the other person without the ball. Oh, you're on fire?
Joe's on fire. Joe's
Oh,
on
because
fire
the
and he just
goaltending
blocked
doesn't
it.
count against you. That's right.
10 that goal, baby.
Yeah, just keep blocking them.
If only you had a partner to help you.
Where the
Yeah, that's what I was
f-
going to
is he
say.
at?
One of my favorite things to do is just foul the other guy, and they sometimes pass it to him, and it just goes nowhere.
Yeah. Midair, push his knees out from under him.
Okay, we're down here, folks. We're down.
There I go.
Oh, no, that's an injury. Oh, no, they're heating up. Nice, okay. Nice. Heating up.
Back in the
Let's
game.
go, let's
Back in the
go.
game.
Ding.
Oh no! Down 4. There we go.
God.
Raising my hand. I have a question. Same brain.
Down 2.
come
Down
on.
2. Oh wow, it's a good play on their part. Oh
I'm gonna
no!
say your teammate's
Oh,
awful,
no.
Joe.
Yeah, he is. And I just want to shove
Oh,
him.
that's good. Oh,
Can't.
easy bucket now.
That's it.
Wow, we're way down, Joe. We are way down here.
Yep.
Okay, we need a
That's why I
clean
told you,
foul.
stupid,
Clean
don't
foul.
give
Oh. Hey, okay, pass it down.
Whoa.
Okay, you need a foul and a
Overtime.
bucket. Foul and a bucket. Oh no. Oh, and they
Oh,
made
Joe,
it.
and they got it. Yay. Sports
Wow.
are great.
We lost. How long does it take to? We can do another game because those don't take very long.
That was like 20 minutes. But we can reset. I didn't turn on the any of the tournament edition stuff, like the hotspots or the power.
Oh yeah, let's go for it. Let's turn it all on. I want to remember all that stuffs.
Want to go back?
Is MCA one of the things?
MCA is
Okay, yeah, I do remember putting that in then.
I also love the realistic gameplay. This is actually how I learned to play basketball, was NBA Jam.
Oh,
That's right.
There are lots of injuries out there.
let's do tag mode. Nope, don't do that. Turn that on. Hotspots, yes. Power ups, and let's make it really crazy. Let's do like
Let's
double
get juiced up.
Yes. You didn't like the water balls in Willow? All right. What is his? Here we go.
Welcome to NBA Jam.
I don't remember many games having as good voice recreation as this game.
I was thinking the same thing. I was wondering who did the voice here.
yeah, the
Of the
recreation.
PA
of the
guy.
voice is
It's
great.
awesome. It's awesome.
What was the other team? Charlotte and what?
Seattle was good because they had they had Gary Payton and Sean Kemp. But I'd probably switch and give yourself. I think Sean Kemp was on it, right?
Let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's way better.
He's real good.
Yeah, that's right, J Stu. Juice Mode was sponsored by Surge.
Matchup Supersonics versus Hornets.
Oh no, you're playing the Hornets. They're one of the best teams. Okay.
Oh no, we've just lost. Okay.
Okay, juice mode. Wow, holy shit, it's fast.
Monster Jam scores.
Okay. Oh, those 8-point buckets coming in.
From downtown. Yeah.
Good night. What is that? Oh, that's fire. Yeah.
Okay, unlimited turbo, Joe.
God Lord.
Nice. Yeah, when you're on fire,
that was
everything
happening.
works better, including 3-pointers and all that stuff.
The front flip. Oh,
Nice, bro. Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Ah.
Good, get out of there. Nice. So much going on now.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused about what's happening.
Your thing says glowing with a P too. I don't know what power up you have, but
That's I think just power. So if you push somebody, it shoves them all the
really
way across
shoves
the
them.
court.
Okay. Speed.
Oh, even faster. Perfect.
And
Just
you
run
still
right
got
into
wrecked.
him. I cannot land on the hot spots. It's impossible.
They are dominating.
God.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
almost
just
like
score
they don't
something
have
so
to
you
have-
can kill their fire. Okay, good.
kill their fire with fire.
Monster Jam. Heating up. Intercepted.
Great.
From downtown.
Nice. Score before the break. Ooh, did you land on it? 5 points,
Yeah, he
dude.
did.
Well
Nice.
done. You're back in the game just with that. Hopefully they don't land this. Okay, good. All
So
right.
there's speed, there's power, there's fire.
And there's
there
unlimited
another one?
turbo. T's
Yeah, I think there's an
unlimited
unlimited
turbo. Yeah. Very fast though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's only it could go up 2 more notches. Oh, Kemp's fine. You're fine, Kemp.
Hey, you beat the hell out of them though.
Good. Just
Solid
elbows.
play.
Oh, okay,
Nice.
nice. Okay, not nice. Okay.
They got unlimited
They
turbo.
can use the power-ups too? That's not fair.
Nice. You might want to play as Sean Kemp. I don't know. He's good.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that was a 5. Come on.
It's close. Very close. Oh, yeah. What is that one labeled as?
The bomb, B.
B? Okay.
Oh, oh.
I thought you made it.
Hell
Down
no.
3.
Just sigh. This game is just everyone sighing.
They're on fire, by the way. One of their players is. So just keep that in mind.
Terrible shot.
Terrible.
God.
So fast. Everything is so fast.
Thank you.
5 points again. Now we're up. There you go.
Damn
Becomes a
it.
slugfest. There's just turbo. Nice. Unlimited turbo for Kemp.
Good night.
Yeah, Jace, do the when you see the numbers on the ground, the stars with a number, if you shoot from that spot, you get that many points.
Terrible shot.
And then there's also these little medallions, the smaller ones, they have like a letter on them. T for turbo, S for speed, B for bomb, F for fire.
At the buzzer.
Okay, good.
God.
Word.
Okay, it's a game again. It's close. Very, very
I
close.
remember I only played with the hotspots because that was the only way I could win at this game.
You've really injured them extensively.
Yeah. Oh, I should probably switch out.
Now
Kemp is
your
pretty-
other guy though, Gary Payton, is considerably smaller.
Triumph
Detlef.
was he's
Pretty
strong.
basic. It's up to you. I mean, Gary Payton's still really good. But
Just can't
not
go.
as good down in the center. He's a smaller person.
Well, that's not my playstyle so far, so we're gonna
Yeah.
go get
Could stay with Kemp, and then or yeah. Play as the white guys. Let's see how this goes.
off to a bad
And
start.
Really injured.
Terrible.
Missed it. Easy.
There you
for
go.
3.
Oh, you got upgraded 3-pointers. Shoot.
Okay.
I forgot about that one. Still have those upgraded 3s. Nope, it went away. Nice.
Yeah.
8-pointer? Holy cow. Oh. That was Muggsy Bogues, by the way.
Muggsy Bogues.
The smallest guy. Wow, deep.
They're hitting those 3s.
From downtown.
God.
3-point game. Ooh. Oh. Hey, they're inching their way back.
Oh, I should have passed it. Okay, nope. Nope, I should do
A lot of
something.
loose
I should
balls
do
there.
anything.
It's hard to follow.
There we
Yeah.
Like that easy one.
It's one of the
go.
best
Everybody
ones.
have a seat.
Did your own guy fall too? That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, it knocks everybody down. Oop.
4 points for MCA. Yeah, the computer doesn't seem to be as clued into the little bonus stars.
Oh, come on. It's a free throw. There you go. Just push my boy.
Just push Muggsy Bogues out of the arena.
Well, it's about that noon time.
Can we finish the game and then call it?
Sure.
Is that cool? Because you got 1 quarter left. It's like not even 60 seconds
Yeah,
or
it's like 2
whatever.
minutes. It's not even 60 seconds. Search mode gives you anxiety. Me too, brother. Me too.
It's fast. It's very fast. I definitely remember playing with the hotspots and the power-ups on, but I don't remember playing with the juice mode much because it's a little too intense. Bomb. Nice.
Yeah,
8
buddy.
points. Just
Good lord.
super speeds. Got unlimited turbo.
I guess you're not going to get any. There's one.
He's waiting.
He's fucking terrible.
Just again, just
dog
knocking
shit.
over the smallest guy.
Pass. Thank you.
Oh, he's on fire.
Oh, you're on fire. Oh,
Ooh,
come on.
wow, that's a rarity. I guess it was a 2-on-1 situation.
Come on.
Okay, good. Back in the board. Still leading. Oh, he's got the upgraded 3. He still missed it. Wow.
Hit.
Yeah.
Kill him. Why?
Good defense, though. A solid defense. Thanks, Bree.
I'm surprised they played this in after-school game. I feel like that would cause instant fights.
4
Maybe that's just you
points.
and me.
They got the pass game on lock. This guy's terrible. Get it to MCA.
Oh,
Never mind. Forget it.
getting now they're. I think there's some rubber banding. Maybe when you start to go up there, you're a little more aggressive.
Yeah.
You got a 10-point lead with 10 seconds left. I don't think you can do this.
Oh!
You were on that.
I was on
Style
that.
points.
Supersonics win the game.
Congratulations, Joe. You won.
Good job, Joseph.
And you injured them. Oh, you hurt Muggsy Bogues 10 times. Poor little guy.
For career.
All right, I'm gonna switch us back. Final thoughts before we wrap today, gentlemen.
I'm going to go watch some Mr. Rogers.
Hmm.
Calm my ass down.
Gotta find that Weird Al movie. Not on Roku, though.
Well, it's great on Roku.
Well, I don't have a
It's better on
Roku.
You've not seen it still, Joe?
I haven't. No.
Wow.
That's right. Right here at the end. Let the judgment flow.
No judgment, surprise, shock, really.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
disappointment.
absolutely worth a viewing for anybody who is even a mild Weird Al fan. Road Rash for next week, Kev. That's what Rose says.
Ooh,
That'd be
that's a great
awesome.
one, Ro.
Love that
was
game.
A great one.
Love that
Oh
game.
yeah, we did have a very nice final score. You're right. I didn't even realize.
69. Nice.
Nice. Yeah. All right. Thank you all. Go ahead, Joe or Kev.
I was gonna say Jay Stu apparently has a pirated copy of it that he keeps on his phone, so anytime he needs to, he can watch it right then and there.
Need my fix. I need.
Yeah, he mentioned that he watched it like 4 times in the first week it came out. So it's good. It's really good. Thanks as always for joining us for another episode, everybody. We're grateful for you being here, sharing your time with us. And we'll see you next week with another one. We'll leave you with our team song. Later.
Comfy, cozy, comfy.
Saturday morning with my cartoon.
So cozy.
Time I got she's fed and snoozed.
Say cozy.
Got 3 days till my rental's due.
So comfy.
Left my homework at school. Alright, PJs, check.
So cozy.
Mixing bowl of cereal, check.
Say cozy.
Toy commercial absorption memories, check.
So comfy.
Alright, boys, here we go.
16 bits have mercy, y'all.